Once upon a time, there was a thriving ancient settlement by the banks of the Ganges. One day, it simply vanished beneath the water. Legends say that a devastating tidal wave swallowed an entire prosperous city, a city named Kolkata. In today's episode of Voice of Golpo, we dig deep into the tale of a city that vanished, a tale caught between myth and memory. You're listening to Voice of Golpo, where history and folklore meet, and old stories are given a new life. It might sound like a story, but it just might be true. Take Bu Bazaar, for example. Sounds like the bride's market, doesn't it? But the truth is, the name came from Bahu Bazar, meaning a market of many things. Over time, it morphed in pronunciation and meaning, becoming the Bubazar we know today. Just like Minto Park, named after Lord Minto, the Viceroy of India during the partition of Bengal. Later, it was renamed Shahid Bhagat Singh Park, but the old name still lingers in the city's memory. And did you know? Kolkata's history didn't begin with Job Charnock. In 1503, Guru Nanak visited this region. In 1666, Guru Tegh Bahadur established a Gurdwara here, which still stands tall at the crossing of MG Road and Chitpur. Back then, this area was part of Nadia district, full of marshes and small fishing villages like Sutanuti, Gobindapur, and Kolkata. In 1690, Job Charnock arrived representing the British East India Company and acquired these villages. Slowly, this laid the foundation of what would become modern day Kolkata. But even before all this, the region was known as Kalikata. In 1495, poet Mukundaram Chakraborty mentioned it in his Chandimangal and again in Narad Puran by Krishnadas. In the famous Manasamangal, Chand Saudagar's river route mentions east lies Kakinara, west lies Paikpara, south is Ichapur, and in the middle, Kalikata. Think about it. The name Kolkata mentioned in poetry from over 500 years ago. Not just local texts, in 1560, Portuguese sailor Van den Broek sketched a map showing a port named Calcutta. Again, in 1575, court historian Abul Fazl writes in the Aini Akbari, referring to a place called Kolkata Pargana. And now we arrive at the heart of the story. The 19th year of Emperor Akbar's reign. One evening, a monstrous tide from the sea surged inland. A massive wave drowned countless settlements, and legend says one of them was the ancient city of Kalikata. Some say it wasn't just water, it was a curse. A forgotten city, swallowed whole, but never truly lost. Its shadow still floats over modern Kolkata, in narrow alleys, in dusty archives, and in stories whispered through time. Was it real or just a tale? What do you think? Did you enjoy today's Voice of Golpo episode? Let us know in the comments. If you like the story, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that little bell so we can bring you more stories like this one. This was Voice of Golpo, stories that are stranger than fiction.